उत्तर प्रदेश नवनिर्माण सेना ने उसका बीहेडेड कर दिया है।
उसे तोड़ दिया उसका।
तो उसे तोड़ दिया और बोला है कि ये मायावती का मूर्ति को हम सहन नहीं करेंगे। ये उसके पीरियड में लगाया गया था और अखिलेश यादव इसको हटाए, ये पंपलेट भी वहाँ पे पाया गया है। और अपील भी किया है उन्होंने अखिलेश यादव गवर्नमेंट से कि ये मूर्तियों को, मायावती की मूर्तियों को हटाया जाना चाहिए और 72 घंटे का टाइम भी दिया है। इस पे आपकी क्या राय है, क्या कहना चाहते हैं आप?
See, I will read this whole incident when some people claiming themselves to be the supporters of Samajwadi Party have beheaded the statue of Mayawati. This is very unfortunate incident, and it has also exposed the anti-Dalit biasness and prejudice of the OBC leaders. And one thing we have to also keep in mind that many political parties which are based on the ideology of Lohia, Jayaprakash Narayan, and also other parties in South who which champion the cause of the backward classes, they always say that the interest of the Dalits and the OBCs are the same, and it means that backward classes, including both the OBCs and Dalits, both should get united against the Brahmins. So the fault line is Brahmins versus non-Brahmins. But the way the actual politics is unfolding, the reality is that Brahmins have been the perpetuator of the attacks against the Dalits. There is no doubt about it. But the OBCs cannot run away from just blaming the Brahmins. They are also deeply involved in atrocities against the Dalit, and this incident which took place today is one of many examples where Dalits are attacked by the OBC. And I have also interacted with many OBC leaders, and they have said clearly that Baba Saheb Ambedkar cannot be their ideal, cannot be their guide, in a sense that he always talked about the interest of Dalits and he did not do anything for the OBCs. I think this is very unfortunate, and this statement is politically motivated, and somehow the most unfortunate part of the OBC politics is that somehow they have come to believe that they, as far as number is concerned, they constitute a large majority, in a sense that it is argued that they are around 40 to 50%, and they believe that since they are large in number, they are the legitimate ruler of this country, irrespective of what politics they pursue, and they are very opportunist in many senses. Say for instance, you see how Janata Dal United in Bihar is aligning with the BJP, and you will find that the OBC leaders at the same time they maintain their critical positions against the BJP and RSS. At the same time they also praise Sharad Yadav, and we should not forget it that he has been one of the main supporters of the BJP for last 10 or 15 years, and other OBC parties have also done the same thing. So the argument is that it is very fatal and it is very unfortunate that this kind of sentiment is there with the OBC leaders, where they believe that since democracy is determined and decided by votes and number games, so they are in a position to win most of the seats, and their attempt is to somehow to overthrow Brahmins from the power, and they want to capture it, and they have been successful to a large extent, in a sense that most of the chief ministers today are OBCs and many of the parliamentarians are also OBCs. So this trend is happening. But what is happening, what is the flip side of it, that some caste from the OBC, say for instance Yadavas or Jats and Koiris and Kurmis in Bihar, they have got hold of the leadership of the backward classes, and after the implementation of the Mandal commissions, we have a category, a social group known as other backward caste or classes, and which is some 50% or 40% as far as population is concerned, but there are much difference among them socially, educationally. The status of Yadavas and status of the other caste who are at the bottom of the OBC are not the same, but these two classes are somewhere just giving the plank of the Brahmins and non-Brahmins, are in fact trying to replace the Brahminical elites, and they want to grab power. And for that, I think there is a need to support democratization, and we should also support the assertion from the backward classes. But at the same time, we should be careful that the OBC politics or the other backwards assertion should not be monopolized by a cluster of a few castes, and these castes are responsible. They are engineering attacks against Dalits, and if you and this is the case in UP, and if you go back to South, you will also find that the same politics of Brahmins and non-Brahmins has also harmed the interests of the Dalit badly, in a sense that the Brahmins do not influence politics as they used to do some 50 years and 40 years back. So the power is in the hands of the OBC. Despite that fact, we will find that Dalits are in a very bad situations. They do not hold lands, and in some cases they are worse than the Dalits in the northern India. So how could you blame Brahmins there? It is the OBC leaders led by DMK or other political parties which should be blamed. But they will always talk about the Brahmins and non-Brahmins fault line, and they do not want that the internal contradictions between the Dalits and OBC should be highlighted. So the need of the hour is that yes, we have to fight against Brahmanism. We have to replace Brahminical elite, which has been at the center for centuries. At the same time, we should not allow a politics where the assertion is thwarted, assertion is stopped by the interest of a few OBC caste, and this is the manifestation. These has manifested in UP, and I read the attack against the Mayawati in this context, and I condemn this act of beheading the statue of Mayawati, and I find that for the dignity of the Dalit and for the assertion of the Dalit politics, the statue of Mayawati or Kasiram or Ambedkar are very, very important. And I think we cannot blame Mayawati for that, because the politics of installing a statue has been started by the Congress, and other regional parties have also followed suit. So I think to blame Mayawati for these things, I think it is highly politically motivated charge.
Can we know your caste?
No, I am. My name is Abhay. I belong to Brahmin caste.
Okay, thank you.